Hello everybody and welcome back to Terraria. In the previous few episodes we've been doing a lot of really crazy awesome things. And we're going to be essentially continuing that today as well. So, what we're going to need is boreal wood, which I think we don't actually have any of. Which is a little bit of a problem, however we are going to also need these beams, so we're going to get those ready too. Whoopsie daisies. Thank God we didn't knock over anything really annoying. That does remind me of Home Alone though, where the pizza guy knocks over the stuff. So here, we want to make some wooden beams. 44 should be fine. I would like to make a mannequin. I'll probably bring that hat back with me, honestly. That's only gonna make one. So, okay. I think from the magic, the magic conch will have us do this the easiest. So, yep, in the previous episode we have been doing a bunch of crazy little boss rushes, essentially. And yeah. Oh right, we have the bees on us. I do wonder if there was something like that there, if you could manipulate it to no longer be annoying. But at least I know that the desert, at least on this side, won't get screwed over. Yeah, it's always the weird painter guy who's always under there. Yeah, I really wish we didn't have another crimson here. Like, it is nice because we did get another boss fight in, but I really wish there was just no crimson here. It would have really made life way better for us. But sometimes you just don't get what you want. But yeah, so today in this episode we're going to be making a house for the snow biome, which I do believe, other than Santa, which is a, once in a certain time of year, which is now past, we will have a house for them, maybe like a tiny little one, or something like that, who knows. We might look around for ideas, maybe, and we might do like an igloo or something. And then, like in Minecraft, the igloo turns into maybe we make a tiny toy factory or something interesting. Almost got screwed over there. So we just want to make as much boreal wood as we can, or get as much rather. And we also want to get a lot of ice because I'm going to be making a cool ice sculpture. Which is going to be a fountain. I do kind of have an idea in my head what I would like it to be, but I also don't. I'm not the best when it comes, building structures. I think I'm not as good at as I am with other things. Like building houses is kind of yeah, that's my kind of speciality. But not so much when it comes to building other stuff. We will need a lot of ice blocks because it's going to be a fountain in the ice biome. We're going to make a nice house, and I want it to be like a housey house. I don't know if I'm going to make a kitchen or not, but it would definitely have a toilet, for instance, something you don't normally see. Jesus, that tree grew up very quickly. Yeah, this is not the area I had in mind. We are getting a few cherries, which is nice. I do like getting those little types of food items. I just find them cool and interesting. I will probably be making some sort of winter thing over here because it is the thing of water, and if you know me, fishing is interesting and good. Generally, you should always try to fish, even just a little bit, because fishing will just allow you to get some items easier, or if you miss out on an item, like if we really need, if we really want to get those frost spark boots, we can, you know, kind of just grind for a little bit, which I do plan to do, to get all the trophies. I want to do that. And now here comes the hard part. This area here is where we're gonna have the damn thing. So what we're gonna be doing is excavating a huge area, essentially, into being a more reasonable size. So we're not gonna go super crazy. But we're still gonna go kinda nutty. Okay. But yeah, I hope you all been doing really well. Blue Otter Gaming started a YouTube channel, and I always like to help out people who are starting out on YouTube. They're playing Megaquarium, which is something that I have been playing recently and in the past. So if you're into tycoon managing kind of games, definitely give them a follow, give them a, like, have a good look at their channel and such. Because this is going to take a fair little bit, and the entire point of this series is that we kind of we play it by, you know, how you would actually play it, because, you know, at the end of the day, I feel like there's so much you can talk about. But yeah, so with the design of the fountain, I'm gonna have it be that the water goes through, which is kind of bad in a way, because I think the snow water, or icy water rather, actually makes you move slower, so that kind of means that we're at a disadvantage, but it'll be fine. Okay. Need to get all of this, all of the good stuff away. This is gonna take a while. This episode might just be called the one where I level the mountain. But sometimes this is what you have to do to achieve a really cool thing. I could actually try something a bit more interesting for time saving reasons, and have it be that whew, that was insane speed. Essentially that we fill in this to this. Yeah, something like that. Something like that, so we have a bit more of an overhang, and then I would like to actually increase the level of that overhang a little bit more. Just a tiny bit more around. Okay, something like that. There we go. Kill that. And then what we will do is essentially fill out something like that, maybe. And then just fill in this. I wish I could just get rid of zombies. Like, I know that there's like pacification potions, like those type of things. But I wish there was just like a easier, a non-annoying way of doing it. So essentially what we're going to be doing as well is essentially turning this into an actual little village, which is going to take a whole lot of fucking work to do. Do we really run out of snow that quickly? That is insanity if we actually did. We might have to lower it down a bit more then. Which is fine by me. I would like it to be at the level of that ground. Snow pants. So if that is the case, and the way I would like to do this then is to essentially just mine. Essentially just mine through the mountain. I do not expect this episode to get too many views. But yeah. So essentially I'll have a little fishing house. And then like this one is on the hill. Can't wait for this night to be over. I think I'm going insane from that noise. There we go. More pants, surprisingly enough. There's a book series for women about that. Well, you know what, the copper ore is less valuable, actually, if it's only that amount. But yeah, this is the effort of work that goes into doing these builds. I haven't really planned too much for what I want to do, but mentally I'm thinking about it and I have a few ideas. I do love the idea of having like this really awesome fountain. I want it to be that there is, ooh, a black lens actually. I know we don't actually need it for anything, but like my brain is like, oh my god, is that the lens that's really annoying to get when you're a summoner? Yeah, as you can see, we're getting good progress. But this is like sometimes, like this is what you have to do a lot of the time to make really awesome builds. For the desert one, we were lucky in the way that the terrain wasn't too annoying to deal with. But with a mountainy area like the snow biome, it is going to be something that you do have to actually work on a lot more. And I also kind of like it because it does mean that, you know, we have those really explosive episodes where it's like, yeah, we're doing 28,000 things. But the thing that I really like is world building. Well, not world building, but, you know, building up the world with cool different little things and stuff. And this is definitely an area that definitely deserves a little bit of that. Stop that. Now have the hood as well. Throw away a piece of the pants. And then, yeah, if we get the final piece, we get the final piece, and that's kind of cool, actually. Oh, we do already have it. We got all of that in one session. One night of being... That's actually... I feel like that's pretty lucky, actually. That's actually... You know what? That mannequin we got? There we go. That's what's going to be in the mannequin. Is an entire fully finished outfit. Awesome. But yeah, I do think that we are going to get a little bit more than just preparing done in this episode. But I do think that I will actually extend this episode. I think any of the building episodes I'll have be like an hour long. Because I don't think it's really fair for you guys to just watch me be like, okay, cool, we're going to be planning this place. It's going to have a bunch of awesome little trees. It's going to have fountains. It's going to have like a bunch of different houses. We're going to have like a big mansion. We're going to have like a cabin. There's going to be like a fishing cabin. And then we're going to do this and that. And then you get like one episode where it's just me demolishing a mountain for like 20 minutes. Like, that's not really fun. There we go. It is beginning to become daytime now, as we can have that slime come in, which is awesome. Yeah, so we're gonna have essentially a very, it's interesting to me that like I put so much effort into these, like what is in a way a very small build. Like, this is kind of just a yeah, okay kind of build. Like, it's not really meant to be this, like, be-all, end-all build, but because of, like, just how I am as a player, it kind of feels like one, you know, where it's like, we're gonna demolish the landscape, we're gonna make, like, this awesome, like, you know, like, area, we're gonna have a fishing thing, like, we have a fishing area, we have, like, a house, like, housing area, we have this fountain in front, and it's just like, yeah, no, we're just doing this for, like, essentially just one... Technically like two and a dog, or is it the cat? I think it's the cat. So this is the one that's going to have the cat in it. And maybe a few of the slimes as well, actually, because I do think it would be funny for the tax collector to actually be the friend of the slimes. I do think that would be a very funny little thing to have as the lore. Lore as in L-O-R-E. It is sections like this that do make me want to ask the question is, would you guys mind if I had summons when I am building exclusively? So not in like actual combat, like exploring or anything, but like if I'm like leveling a mountain or something, am I allowed to have like an imp staff or something? Just so then, you know, I can get the building done and not have to worry about 20 things trying to kill me, essentially. Because I would speed up these things, even if it's just a little bit. That's crazy. still so annoyed that my companion cube is essentially worthless because of just how useful this friend is here. Like, such a useful pet, like, Jesus Christ. Okay, so we want that. So if we bring this to the forefront, I want it to be essentially like maybe 3 blocks under is all snow. Like a solid 3 blocks of snow. All flat. Just like this. Just to get a really good sense of things going on. And then it's crazy to think just how long that took. Oh, like, just how long it take. Like, obviously, if we had a better hammer, this would probably take a lot less time. And I do think this is telling me that I probably should have gotten the better hammer. But yeah, so it is like this is like I do want to show as well to a lot of people, like, building is like one of these really awesome things in Terraria, but it's also one of these really long things in Terraria where it takes a very long time to kind of get stuff really situated and finished. So I'm just trying to think about what the house is going to look like. It's going to be a 2-story home. I would like to put a bed in there, but I do know that I would definitely frick up accidentally and do something dumb. The thing that's interesting though is if it were to be a like snowstorm, you actually wouldn't be too disadvantaged from being in here. So I think I will do a little situation where I have like have this kind of be like a weird like little secondary base kind of thing. I love how cute this little chest is. It's so adorable. Man, it is crazy to look over at how long the episode has been and then to be like, yep, it took basically the entire episode to get here. But to be fair, we've done a lot of work terraforming. I also really like the idea of having a house that immediately goes into an underground section. Even if that underground section is a bit annoying to get through, it's still really nice just to have one. Awesome. This is going to be a very long build. Yeah. We also have to factor in the fact that this area here needs to be flat. I made a little bit of an oopsie there, but that is fine. We can always fix that later. And then we'll get rid of this here. Whoops. That's fine. So yet again, this is just how much effort I put in when it comes to just terraforming an area. I do like to make it so then everything is the same. I do not like to have it be like random, like let's say sand blocks. Like for instance, like I wouldn't want to like just put random. Sometimes I do, but for a thing like this, I think for the snow biome, it makes way more sense to keep with the snow rather. Sand, it's a bit of a different story because sometimes you need it to be structurally sound. Okay. Okay. I wonder if we're gonna get the human quacking sound like we got 85 times when we were building that bridge. Okay. 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 There we go. Did get that killed. Part of me is thinking, what if we doubled this? And I think I kind of like that idea because it means that we could have a tree on each step, essentially. And part of what I really want for this place is to make it very naturey. Maybe in that case, actually, we'll strip back to here then. And we'll do a 3, 1, 1, 2, it's like there. Yeah, something like that. Obviously a lot more effort, but I do think the payoff will be very nice. At the end of the day. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, we could have the, like, just be like this area over here, essentially. I hate it when stuff like that happens accidentally. So let's just fill in this while we can. Remember starting another one because I said previously we're gonna do this one for an hour. An hour-long Terraria special, essentially. Let's go from like here. Yeah. Somewhere like that. This way we're saving a bit on resources, a bit more. Because although I don't really have any plans to use this snow anywhere else, I would still like to have it so then I don't go through all of it, because I don't want to have to go through, destroy more areas, essentially. There we go. Whew. We now have this wonderful little area here that we can now flatten out into what we want. For frick's sake, everything fuck off. This is what I mean by, like, I really wish we could, have summons around, because it's like moments like these that you're like, yeah, no, I would like a summon, please. Frick off. There we go. So now we have this awesome little thing here in which we can now plant a bunch, a literal centrally bunch of these. I'm really not gonna need. If we find another pair of pants, I'll grab them. Yeah, we have one. I thought we did. Okay, so we need a few more acorns, but at the end of the day, the idea of what we're going for with this area is pretty fair. So essentially we have, like all frozen places, like, you know, this cool area over here. And then essentially we'll have maybe a few more trees over here, kind of making this feel more scary, maybe even some trees on the mountain itself. And then we have, like, you know, this big home in the, like, you know, it's like this snowy tundra, and there's like this random home, and it's just the tax collector. He's just there being taxi as always. You know, you have all these trees leading up to it, making it feel more mysterious, a little bit more scary even. Then we have like this little house down here as well, which will just be like a fishing house essentially. Just so then if I need to do some fishing, I can just do that. And yeah, I think it's going to be pretty damn good. I do think we're going to go home for a little bit, just because we have so much inventory space being cluttered right now. Vanity. I'm gonna put, for now, one of these in here. Potion ingredients, that has to be something we got. No, okay, that's actually interesting. Fish and bait, we're not needing the fish right now at all. So we can put all that away. The mystical fog yet again. Being evil as it is, as it does want to be. Consumables is where food goes. Your weapons. Put you there. I wish that could be placed. It would have been really funny if I could. And then accessories. I'll put you in here. That way we just have way less like clutter essentially here. Yeah, no, you're coming with me. Now I just need to find where I put any acorns. I wish there was a thing where you could search nearby chests, and it was literally like an option where you press a search bar and it's like, this is what is in nearby. Like, oh, I need to find this thing, and it's like, here you go, it is in this chest. But like, it only works with chests that you place or something, I don't know. Huh, I seriously have none. That is actually kind of insane. Okay, let us actually. I really don't want to have to be good at the game. That's why Boreal has its own specialized beam. I'm just gonna have to make one of these anyway, aren't I? Yeah, I'll do that later. But yeah, so that's why I wanted to make fucking brick out of the ice. Okay, so we now have the ice brick. We do need tools of bucket, and now we are ready to go. we are, as always, just gonna drain the 10 buckets into this ocean. Some point we're gonna terraform this entire area. As always, this area becomes worse and worse every single day. Interesting that the stone seems to take a lot longer to corrupt. Wrong keybind. Yeah, for now. Oh, I guess I can teleport to there now. Whew. An alternate great starting area would have been here. Okay. Okay. Just what I wanted to see. Acorns. Should be enough space for them all to be. The X amount of ice slime is killed. Okay, fair enough. So how do I want to do this is the question. I think something like this. So the way I'm going to do this is essentially, oh my god, is this going to be a thing where the pet counts as a, or is this just, okay. We're going to have to make this bigger. Okay. Only there was an everyone F off button. There's not. I think a thing of 3 actually would work a little bit better for this. Oh, ice cream, that's awesome. I'm just trying to really rationalize how I want this to go. Yeah, I think something like that works well. Oh, I see. Yeah. There we go. So essentially having a bunch of awesome little areas here. I do need to see. Yes, that is how that works. Yeah, something like this. And then we'll have another one. I actually really like that. Okay. Okay, and now we just need to go and get a few more little things for it, I think. There we go. There we go. Just need ways to water it now. Not to water, to have it be usable. Like be able to light it up. I think I know what I can do actually. But yeah. Okay. Because this is meant to be, although beautiful, it is also meant to represent an evil person as well. So I would like to get these on. There we go. We now have what I would consider a beautiful fountain area alongside the various trees that will or will not grow later on. So we have this wonderful little area that we can walk through. We have an awesome fountain. I'm gonna put like 2 star in a bottles under it and have like the 3 torches. And then we're gonna have the house like over here essentially. Yeah, I've always wanted to do a really awesome and cool fountain. And I think this is going to be the best that I do, essentially. So we're gonna go back, we're gonna grab a few more crimson torches, or we'll just find like torches in general that we can use. Potions, potion ingredients, 1, 2 of those. We already have the stars, which is awesome. And then for crimson torches, what would those even be made out of? Actually, I think it would make way more sense for it to be that we actually come in through, like, because we're in the ice biome. I think we should really more represent that ice biome feel with an actual kind of thing here, instead of it just being like, yep, it is definitely ice biome.png. I would rather actually feel way more like, yeah, no, we're in the ice biome. Look at this beautiful ice sculpture that is a water, a fountain as well, a water fountain. Whew. I do think that this big video here is great, and I do think that we will be able to go to shorter videos now because we've done all that landscaping. We now have the tools necessary to essentially do more, which is going to be awesome. And we're still under that hour-long little time just right now. But yeah, I think that is really good for this video so far. And for the world. Even though it's an insignificant kind of thing, it is still really awesome to get an area like this done. We are going to need to see more of these plants grow though, or these trees rather. I think that is a beautiful sight and a great place for a photo. Dismiss. So, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. We have started something pretty damn big, and we now have this beautiful water, statue kind of thing. That is going to be awesome as kind of like the centerpiece of this kind of small village. Because we're going to have like a house here. We'll probably have like a kind of like really smallish little extra room, which will look more like a storage shed, but will be where once in a blue moon Santa will come. And then yeah, that's what this area is going to essentially be. Or maybe even we'll have it be built into this area here. And then the story will be that, oh, it's not really Santa, but it's actually Santa. But yeah, hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.